I'm reading through my chronological Bible, and I've hit the period of the kings after David and Solomon, which we see recorded in First Kings and in Second Chronicles. Often these are overlapping stories. So the great-grandson of King Solomon is King Asa of Judah. By now, the kingdoms have split into the northern kingdom of Israel, the southern kingdom of Judah. Asa is a good king. He follows God faithfully, it tells us in First Kings. And it shows us some of these examples of how he rid the land of idols and shrines, and he demoted his grandmother, who was a really obscene woman who worshipped obscene Asherah poles and all these things. He also asked the people, commanded the people to follow God wholeheartedly. And when they would go to battle, he would petition God to come in and intercede and be present in the midst of the battle. And God came through time and time again. A huge example of this is when 1 million people, 1 million warriors from Ethiopia came up and attacked Judah, a little kingdom. And they prayed to God, and God allowed little Judah to conquer this humongous army from Ethiopia. King Asa, though, over time, somehow forgot that God was amazing and powerful. And it tells us that one time when he was at war with Israel, right next door, he reached out to the king of Aram instead of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And in this process, he angered God because God said, "Don't you remember? I've delivered you time and time again. What are you doing?" Asa refused to turn. And he was told by a prophet that because of this, he would be at war for the rest of his life. Asa was angry at the prophet. I would say subsequently he was also angry with God because he neglected to consult with God on other things. It tells us that eventually he had a very severe foot disease. And while he would consult physicians, he never ever cried out to God about this. He never talked to God. So this king who started out faithful found his power went a little to his head, turned away from God, and consulted the things of earth, which we know didn't do him any good. Let's not be like King Asa. Let's follow God and continue to follow him and see where he leads rather than where things of man lead. Something to contemplate today. Blessings on you.